Did you know that 90% of consumer decisions are influenced by their emotions, not logic? Yet, 60% of small businesses don't even have a clearly defined brand identity. That's a huge opportunity you don't want to miss. In this video, we'll show you how to create a brand that not only sticks in people's minds but also builds loyalty. From finding your brand's heart to using color to trigger emotions, we're going to cover everything you need to know. Want to stand out and make your brand unforgettable? Stick with us, because these 6 steps will change the way you think about branding. Chapter 1. The heartbeat of your brand. Unearth your core identity. When you start building a brand, the first thing you need is a clear identity. It's not just about a logo or a catchy tagline, it's about discovering who you are as a business. According to a study by Harvard Business Review, 64% of consumers say that shared values are the main reason they have a relationship with a brand. So, your brand's core identity is crucial. Start by asking, why do we exist? This will guide you toward a deeper understanding of your business's mission. A solid brand identity helps create emotional connections, which are the foundation of customer loyalty. Think of Apple. They're not just selling phones, they're selling a lifestyle and a belief in innovation. To uncover your brand's identity, spend time defining its purpose, values, and personality. Are you a fun, bold brand like Red Bull, or a calm, trustworthy brand like Patagonia? Understanding this helps you stay consistent and intentional in your messaging. Take a moment to examine brands you admire. What is it about their identity that resonates with you? Reflecting on this can inspire your own approach. Brand positioning also plays a role here. It's about carving a niche for your brand in a competitive market. For instance, Tesla positioned itself as a leader in electric vehicles, not just another car brand. By doing so, they differentiated themselves from the rest of the industry. A clear brand identity will help you do the same. Chapter 2. Visual alchemy. Craft a logo that speaks. Your logo is the first thing people will notice about your brand. A great logo should speak volumes without saying a word. It's your brand's visual signature. Studies have shown that it only takes 10 seconds for someone to form an impression about a brand based on its logo. That's why it's vital to make it count. Keep it simple. Think of Nike's iconic swoosh or McDonald's golden arches. These logos are instantly recognizable and communicate more than just the product. But a logo isn't just a pretty picture. It needs to be functional and adaptable. According to a Design Crowd study, 49% of people say that they judge a brand's credibility based on its logo design. Your logo needs to work across all platforms, whether it's on your website, social media, or packaging. Be sure it's scalable and looks just as good in black and white as it does in color. Shape matters too. Research shows that circular logos give a sense of unity and trust, while angular logos tend to communicate strength and stability. Think about how brands like Starbucks use rounded logos to give a feeling of approachability and comfort. When crafting your logo, think about how it will make people feel and what emotions it will evoke. Chapter 3. The power of storytelling. Write a brand narrative that sticks. Humans are wired for stories. According to Psychology Today, our brains process stories 22 times more easily than facts alone. This is why storytelling is such a powerful tool in branding. A good brand story doesn't just describe your products, it connects with people on an emotional level. Look at Nike. Their brand story is about pushing boundaries and overcoming obstacles. It's not just about selling shoes, it's about motivation and the human spirit. Start by defining your brand's hero journey. Who is your brand? What challenges does it face, and how does it overcome them? Use storytelling to show your audience what makes your brand unique. Warby Parker, for example, turned their story of affordable eyewear into a narrative about social good, offering a pair of glasses to someone in need for every pair purchased. People remember stories better than they remember facts. According to Harvard Business School, people are more likely to buy a product after hearing a compelling story about it. Make your brand's story memorable and authentic. Don't forget to include your audience in the story. You're not just telling them about your product, you're inviting them to be part of the journey. If you're finding these insights helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We have so much more to share with you on how to take your brand to the next level. Chapter 4. Psychology of color. Paint your brand's persona. Color is more than just a design element. It plays a huge role in how your brand is perceived. Did you know that 85% of consumers make purchase decisions based on color alone? That's according to a study by the Institute for Color Research. Different colors evoke different emotions and can influence behavior in subtle yet powerful ways. For example, red is associated with excitement and urgency. This is why so many clearance sales use red to encourage impulse buys. Blue, on the other hand, conveys trust and dependability. That's why banks and tech companies like IBM and Chase use it. Your choice of color should reflect the emotions you want to convey and the values you stand for. It's also important to consider the cultural implications of color. In Western cultures, white symbolizes purity, while in some Eastern cultures, it represents mourning. Keep in mind your target audience's cultural background when choosing your colors. Even a slight change in shade can affect how your brand is perceived. Chapter 5, From Buzz to Belonging. Build a community around your brand. A strong community can take your brand from buzz to true loyalty. According to Forbes, 84% of consumers say that being treated like a person, not a number, influences their decision to stay loyal to a brand. Building a community is about creating a space where your customers feel valued, heard, and connected to your brand. Look at brands like Harley-Davidson, which has created a lifestyle, not just a product. Harley-Davidson riders don't just buy motorcycles, they buy into a culture of freedom and rebellion. The brand has successfully created a community where customers identify with the brand on a personal level. To build a community, engage with your customers in meaningful ways. Respond to comments on social media, create user-generated content, or host events where your customers can interact with your brand. Give them something to rally behind. Share behind-the-scenes content or offer exclusive access to product launches. When customers feel like they're part of something bigger, they'll be more likely to stick with your brand. Chapter 6, Consistency is King. Master the art of brand cohesion. Consistency is key when it comes to branding. Your brand should look and feel the same across all touchpoints. A study from Lucid Press found that consistent branding can increase revenue by 23%. This means that whether your customers are seeing your brand on social media, in-store, or in an email, they should recognize it immediately. Consistency doesn't mean being rigid. It means staying true to your brand's core identity while adapting to different platforms. Your voice, logo, color scheme, and message should all align. Consider how Coca-Cola has maintained its iconic red and white branding for over 130 years. No matter where you see it, you instantly know it's Coca-Cola. To achieve consistency, create brand guidelines that cover your logo usage, tone of voice, and visual elements. Share these guidelines with your team so everyone is on the same page. Every interaction a customer has with your brand should reinforce the image you want to project. If you're inconsistent, your audience will be confused, and your brand's credibility will suffer. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to grow your brand and make it unforgettable. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.